Britain won its war against the French, but it was we, the American people, who bore the cost. Our treatment at the hands of the British fueled fires of discontent that spread quickly through the colonies. In Boston, a group of men dressed as Indians boarded British ships and threw a cargo of tea into the harbor. Across America, talk of rebellion became commonplace, and despite several attempts to negotiate, our demands fell on deaf ears. It was this constant refusal to accept a new order in the colonies that would be the spark which lit the fuse of revolution. And so, I find myself here, watching with pride as my fellow Americans tear down the tyranny of the British. We fight for freedom, a driving force stronger than the word of any general. We will need this strength in the battles to come. The British will not easily relinquish their control over our home. The fight will be hard, but the rewards are boundless.
Hello and welcome everyone, Laha here with part 4 of my Road to Independence Let's Play for Empire Total War with Darthmod. We continue where we left things off last time. Welcome to the Battle of Bunker Hill.
The war for independence has begun, and the fate of the city of Boston lies in the balance. Your men are entrenched on Bunker Hill, with the British preparing to mount a determined assault. You must hold the hill and drive off the British at all costs. Your artillery are key to the outcome of the battle, and will likely come under severe pressure from the British Army. Use them wisely.
I shall.
Expect the British to mount a full frontal assault for the hill, but watch out for a flank attack from cavalry and light infantry. Use the terrain and buildings to your advantage, and Boston will surely be ours.
Huzzah! Let's fight for Boston. So it begins. So yes, we start with the Battle of Bunker Hill for this episode as we go into episode 3 of the Road to Independence campaign. The USA has rebelled against the British. The war for independence now truly begins. Let's try and flank on round with my cavalry. I'm going to go harass the light infantry over here. What have they got? Oh, they've got a howitzer over here. Let's send my cavalry over there, take that out. We've got more troops arrayed. For now, I think we'll just leave the rest of my forces in their positions. We might just tweak their placement a little bit. We've got a cannon up here. Let's go for explosive shell. Cavalry charge in here. What have we got there? Militia infantry. In goes the cavalry. Lovely stuff. Get my cavalry up the hill to clear out this howitzer. They do have heavy cavalry. Oh, didn't see them in the warehouse. Right, we've cleared the left flank for now. Go to canister. Pull back there. Focus fire on the light infantry. How's my cavalry doing over here? They have brought their cavalry over, but they're not actually attacking me, which is good. Move the light infantry. No, the light infantry's still in there. Let's take out that howitzer. Run that way. No, they're bringing in the cavalry. Unlimber here and go straight to canister shot. We'll move on around with the cavalry here to try and attack the howitzer position down here, although it's mainly been shredded, which is good. Yeah, they've seen off my cavalry on the hill there. Pull you guys here in case they try and rear charge me. are holding, though. Oh, lovely canister shot straight on through. Bring the militia round to help protect the cannon. Well, they've gone anyway. Good. Send you round. They bring their cavalry around this way because we've defended the flank. Good. Send more troops around this way. Try and deal with the cavalry. Just keep firing. Just keep firing. Shred them with canister. Shred them with canister. How are we doing over here? Up against the light infantry, so we should have it quite nicely. Excellent. Right. Fire your canister. Oh, shredding. I'm a darn good blasting. Let's move these guys up. I think we just sent them off. After the general's bodyguard, please, if you don't mind. The light infantry are moving on up, but we've seen off the cavalry. They tried to attack, so let's spread you guys out a little bit more. Pull you guys around like so. I don't think this one's necessarily that well positioned here for canister shots and things. Fine, we'll just leave them doing their thing. Artillery here has won the day. Those units that are pressing up there, so that's good. We can pull this unit over here. Try and go after that light infantry. I'm going to bring you guys down and closer for maximum damage. Advance. You guys are blasting on through the line infantry. Round a bit. How's my cavalry doing against the general's bodyguard? We've not killed them yet. Let's try and pull the cavalry back and plop a howitzer shell on their face. The rest of the cannons firing on them as well. There we go. Guys, move on up. Oh, it's going to be a good hit with the howitzer. Yes! Enemy general killed. Beautiful howitzer shot. Light infantry are back. Let's move up toward them. Pull you guys back here to defend. That was lovely. I think the general's bodyguard... you know, they're breaking. They're routing now. Light infantry has gone. Let's flank on round with you guys. Take out the last of the British troops. Front. If they haven't gone by the time we get there. No, they're in full retreat. Bunker Hill is ours. Close victory. I'll take it.
While the war rages on, the members of the Continental Congress gather to sign our Declaration of Independence, the founding document of our great nation. A nation where the principles of freedom and equality are upheld by just and honorable men. This war will not be an easy one. Lives will be lost and families torn apart. But this is the price of independence. As I march, I think of my men and the sacrifice some are about to make. We are outnumbered and undersupplied, and yet we march. We march for our beliefs, for our families, for our freedom.
Following your glorious victory at Bunker Hill, the British have evacuated Boston. The city is now under your control. Your army in Boston now contains troops that are battle-hardened and buoyed by their success. However, the rest of the British Army outnumbers us on both land and at sea, and is well supplied and disciplined. If the people of America are to be free, its fledgling army must find a way to overcome these odds. Perhaps Britain's oldest adversary, France, can be persuaded to balance the odds.
Perhaps, perhaps, perhaps. We shall see, as we now begin Episode 3. So, victory conditions, we'll take a look at them to start with. We need to capture and hold 15 regions by the end of the year 1825, including the regions shown. 1 out of 8 listed, so we've got 7 more to get, which are there, and then we need a total of 15 regions total. I don't think we have to actually wait until 1825, though. It will just end once we've completed those objectives, I'm hoping. Because it's 1775 right now, so that's a long time to wait, but I don't think it goes on that long. So yeah, we'll just focus on capturing the victory regions and then pushing out a little bit more. So yeah, we'll secure the coastline, probably move up, claim Montreal and Quebec as well. Possibly go for these outer territories too. So that looks good. Right.
Yes.
We've got George Washington here. New York is open, as well as Falmouth. I think could try and divide and conquer, but British do have a sizable force here that they could move up with. Let's see what else is potentially on the way. Lots of little forces, so I'm hoping if we get the momentum right, we can just storm through quite a lot of these guys. So I'm going to combine my forces and then march towards this army and take Falmouth. Could move up and take Fort Nashwack as well. It wouldn't hurt to secure that early on. Let's grab all the troops, combine our forces. And I think we'll also pop in for the barracks there too. We can also get a cannon foundry. Militia are 400. Minutemen are 200, but they have 5 extra accuracy.
Make ready.
What have we got? We've already got plenty of Minutemen militia. They're 160. Let's go for militia then to... Actually, what's their morale? Morale's only 4. Let's go for 2 of them to start with. I'm assuming once we complete this barracks, we'll actually get line infantry. Yeah, line infantry, regiment of horse, goons as well. Roads would be pretty useful. Allow us to move further. We can also build a port over here. We'll go for a shipyard, I think. What have we got? Trading port there. New York's got a trading port as well. That's a fishery up there. So yeah, we don't have any means to expand our fleet. Let's pop an upgrade for the peasant farms. Gets us some nice income too. Pop our gentlemen into the New Haven School. And let's go for wealth generated by farms. Yeah, let's go for that first because we can't get any of the military tech until we've built some other buildings. That's fine. Our ships, we have a 5th rate and a sloop. Let's attack the British port here, New York. Good. And then, let's have our first battle. I'm going to fight this one to try and reduce casualties. Always nice to fight the first one as well. In we go. So we now basically have access to the whole of the North America theatre of war. Obviously, our progress from this episode won't transfer over to the Grand Campaign, which is a little bit disappointing. But we should, I believe, start off with all the victory territories that we're going after now.
Given time to prepare, a defending army can deploy portable obstacles known as chevaux de frise.
Lovely. Don't need to know about that, though. Right. Let's... Cavalry, we should be able to just annihilate them with some cavalry charges. A plan anyway, but it is me and Lionheart employing cavalry tactics. Uh-oh. Got a 18-pounder. Lovely. We haven't unlocked canister shot, though. Definitely something I'm going to be going for pretty sharpish. So this can stay behind our front line, along with the howitzer. We don't have explosive shot for. That's a bit disappointing. That's fine. Pop those there anyway. And it's just a long line of Minutemen. Yeah, let's just go all the way. Make a long line. Actually, there's not many of them, are there? Let's go for... Make them 3 ranks deep. There we go. Got their trenches. Pop George there. We've also got Dragoons, which... They're not... Charge bonus is 10. How does that compare to actual cavalry? Melee attack is 7. Because these guys are meant to be just mobile rifles, basically. You run around and then dismount them to harass the enemy from a flank, so... Let's try that. Although I think I've always in the past just thrown them somewhere. They're pretty good. As far as I remember, I don't know if it's the same in Darthmod. I believe Dragoons have a repression bonus.
Avoid charging your cavalry onto wooden stakes.
Yeah. Oh, they do have artillery.
Deploying your infantry behind walls will drastically
Oh, yeah. Harass that cannon. Get a cannon shot off onto these guys. Then engage with my cavalry. Here we go. Lovely. Back to that one now. Dragoons are free, and we're going to send the Dragoons after the enemy cannon. Up with cavalry on the left. Use the howitzer if we can on the infantry. Good. Dismount Dragoons. Prepare to advance. They've actually limbered up to run away. Prepare to fire. Oh, they're right in front of you as well. Point blank. And yet we get no kills.
Dragoons are mounted infantry who ride to an area of the battlefield, then dismount to fight as infantry. However, they could also do a reasonable job fighting in a cavalry role. Use the dismount button in the lower right of the screen to
Yeah, we're just gonna charge them in.
And dismounted.
That slaughtered their whole units, right? You guys mount back up, please. Back to your horses. Guys are wavering, they'll be gone soon. Run back there. Guys are wavering because you're being shot at. One's gone. Excellent. Prepare the cavalry to charge their infantry. Pull them back, ready them up a bit. Get the dragoons mounted on up as well. Just let the cannons fire away for a bit longer. Limber up the cannons. Infantry, stop firing. Those are all mounted back on up. Good, good. Charge! Pull the cavalry back. As they gather themselves back up, the dragoons will strike. Lovely. Keep on charging the men. Lovely. And then bring this cavalry back around, or we'll hit them from the back. Wavering. There we go. They've gone. With this charge of the dragoons. Lovely stuff. Wunderbar. End the battle. A heroic victory. Also, something I've been meaning to say for a while now. Do check out, pinned to the top of the comment section, America's Eyes, I believe it's called, which is a history of America through the eyes of this Let's Play campaign by Centurion Titus. So, we lost 114 men. It's fine. Now, march on Falmouth, although they've pulled back there. It doesn't actually have... it doesn't have fort walls. Good. I'm on the surrender, but then they'd run on out again. Order resolved, but we're going to place way too many kills on that armed citizenry. So let's jump on in and fight this one as well. I think we're gonna fight a fair few of these smaller engagements, just so that we can keep our momentum going and we don't end up getting a really wonky auto-resolve. I imagine this episode, this chapter as such of the Road to Independence, will probably take 2 or 3 episodes. But then once that's done, we will be on the main Grand USA campaign, which, as I said, I'll start that as a new separate Let's Play series, so there'll be a part 1 of that with a different thumbnail and what have you. So we want to neutralise that howitzer quickly as possible. We're going to have the cavalry wide on the flanks so that they don't get harassed too much. And we've got the 500 in the armed citizenry group, I believe. They shouldn't do too much damage to us, but just in case. Landed straight in there. Back up, men. Take out the... Oh, it's a mortar, not a howitzer. Just count it. Oh, that's... Oh, we've got a howitzer, they've got a mortar. Oh, it's the garrison mortar, of course. We can't form a square with these guys, but I'm not going to try and stop that cavalry. Even once they get here. Oh, there's only 4 of them that made it. They should be out pretty much straight away. What? The artillery's... Artillery crews, I seem to remember, have a habit of being able to somehow breaking the morale of cavalry at times. We'll just charge my cavalry in here. Sorry, Cav. How are my dragoons doing against the general? Lock it down. Keep charging it. Just want to stop them from being able to get off a shot. Enemy general killed. Good. There's nowhere to retreat from this. It's essentially a settlement battle. Turn these guys off fire at will unless I want to give a volley, which you will want to once they are all in position in a minute. The cavalry's just keeping them busy for a little bit longer. That's it. Right. Pull that cavalry back. Give them a volley. See what damage that does if they're going to keep chasing my cavalry or whether they'll turn around to the infantry. Keep chasing the cavalry, it seems. Cav run. You're nearly out of their range. Move up with the infantry. Get a volley off. They're going to turn to fire on the cavalry over here. Keep pulling them away. Meanwhile, advancing with our infantry, when they do get a shot off, should annihilate them. Trying to reform now to fire a volley. Keep firing, keep firing. Not particularly close, but they're still getting a fair few kills. Let's finish off with one final cavalry charge once all the volleys are done. Turn off fire at will. And in we go. Lovely, they are broken. Victory is mine. Another heroic victory. Excellent. Good.
Battalions ready.
Right, we'll need to tell our men to replenish as much as possible, although... Cancel that if we can get this repaired in time. Not recruit any there, so now that is set to be repaired. Replenish. And we shall end the turn. And they're ejecting my ships, also attacking my fishery. They've sent their own ships in to attack my port. Blast. Ooh, and France wants a military alliance, and they'll pay me for it, as well as offering me some military access. Deal. Forgot I didn't check the diplomacy before I ended the turn. Do that when we get back to ours. Now, see what we get. Enemy raid. Building constructed. Let's check diplomacy. Can't trade with these guys. Probably because my port's been hit. But Spain. Can I request an alliance? No. Well, United Provinces, no, you're allied. We can probably get trade, though. France, though, we're very friendly. Good. Oh. We're allied with the Pueblo nations. Okay. So, ministers as well. I should check that. Oh, Benjamin Franklin, Secretary of State. Corruptible. -1 to management. +3 to management of treasury. Ooh. Think of a banker. Let's swap you over there. Yeah, and then now army. Upkeep isn't as much. Jughead. I pop. That's the same, isn't it? Yeah, we'll leave you there. John Adams. Attorney General. Thomas Jefferson, Vice President. We'll find the opposition are in there. But yeah, Benjamin Franklin, much better in treasury management. So we'll have you in there. Good. Right. They've ejected my ships here. Let's go see these guys off from our port. Right, forcing them out as well. Let's just auto-resolve that. I don't want to risk my dodgy naval skills. Good. Kept both my ships. They are defeated. Port needs repairing before we can probably trade with these guys. Ports in home region at full capacity. I think it's because it's damaged. I'm pretty sure we can trade. We'd need to leave a unit in there to stop them attacking it, but they'd probably just move in with whatever we sent. We could split some of my forces, send some over. We should clear these guys away, though. But let's send both of the militia. Boston gets a decent garrison, actually. One more unit of militia, and from here, let's clear these guys out. Just fight it again. Just worried that auto-resolving these little battles this early on will screw us over. So better to be safe than sorry. I mean, in one way, so that we wouldn't have the annoying little mini battles we have to fight, because I'm worried about the auto-resolve. It'd be nice if the British AI put all their troops together, but also if they did put all their troops together, that would be pretty terrifying. So you guys keep them separate for now. That'd be grand. Have all the cavalry together today. Dragoons I'm still keeping separate. And my militia. Let's pop the guys over there.
The fire at will.
Enemy general killed, nice. Cannonball, yep, through him. Good. Pull my infantry back. I'm sending my cavalry over as well, possibly tie them on up. Goons. Possibly charge that militia. Stop firing. Charge, dragoons, charge. Ooh, just seen their stakes. It's close. Back you go. That's it. See him off. Keep chasing them down. They can't possibly get away. I was going to get these guys to fire, but just charge them with the cavalry unless they're going to pull back. Okay, that's fine. See him off. I think we need to charge them all down. Quick battle. Decisive victory. That'll do. $37 losses. That's much better than the
As your population level
all resolve possibly going squiffy on us. Right. Need to defend here because we only get a little bit in the garrison. Things we sent all these guys over there. Send 3 of them to Boston. There's 800 men there, but it depends if they send these guys in to attack or not. How can they all move? Can't really tell properly. Yeah, no, we'll sit with how we split up our forces there. That looks all right to me. Please don't attack my port. Please don't attack my port. Huzzah! The militia was enough of a deterrent. It sucks to be the farmland or the school, but at least my port is repaired, which means I should be able to trade. Yes, I can. Good. We'll do that in a second. What do we got here? William West has a mistress. Okay. Oh, we've got Benjamin Thompson. Ah, cool. He can go and research in there. Why don't you start on... Yes. That one. Good. Good. Got some militia. Right, let's take a look at our income. 4,835 before we get these trade deals. Let's see if we can get them with the Dutch. Let's try and get some money out of them as well. 1,000. No, they're not up for that. What about 500? Give me a little bit, come on. Okay, no, they're not interested at all. There we go, straight up trade agreement. What about Spain? Will you give me some money? They demand trade agreement, military alliance, and I pay them. No, I don't think so. Do I want a military alliance with you? You're not... I think I'm just going to see if I can get 2,000. Yes! Lovely. And can we now get an alliance as well? No. But there's potential there. There's potential there. We just have to offer them some money. But what's our income gone up to now? 8,220. Lovely stuff. Nearly doubled it. Beautiful. Right, so we need to keep this port defended. Let's bring... First of all, actually, let's bring my spy back. I don't need to see much. I don't need to see past Philadelphia, really. Be able to see what's coming from there. Aggie.
Are you crazy?
Are you crazy? I don't know. The game seems like it's going crazy. Okay, it doesn't like
What do you require?
me on him at the moment, so we'll leave him there. What have they got? How much longer till my barracks? Okay, one more turn. Seeing as we've got some more money, let's just bolster our ranks with militia. Another one over here. I don't have enough of that port. We'll pop it in next turn. Thinking I should put that one in there, because that's now 1,200 men defending there. Be enough of a deterrent. Let's bring George back on over here, but let's take out... Well, we could leave some of these guys behind, actually, couldn't we? It's one rogue unit, but then it's going to harass my resources, my school again. It's just mounted the tribesmen. Let's take the cannon, cavalry, and a couple of infantry units, and attack. Oh, the rest of them are reinforcing. I'll still fight it. So I think we could probably blast them from afar with the cannon, because they're mounted cavalry. So hopefully they won't just charge headlong into us. Right, so my reinforcements should still come on in. Have you guys here? They're cavalry, so let's put those up. Artillery, unlimber, that up there, and then cavalry try and hold off a charge if need be. That. Actually, no, have them there.
When attacking an enemy with superior...
That's it, just blast them. The AI might just leave them there. Got reinforcements coming from behind, that's fine. You guys just stay here. Definitely don't run any further forward because you'll hit my stakes. I'm hoping we can just blast them. That they won't actually come and attack us. I should have given them the mortar as well so we could bombard them. The mortar's coming, so let's move it forward here. Enough to hit it. Yep. Awesome. Get them with the mortar as well then. I should say the howitzer. Could move forward my infantry, but they've got the jitters. We do want to. We're taking out the general. We do want to wipe them out actually. Just had a thought. You want to wipe them out because they might just break and pull back. So we should probably move forward with my infantry to give us the best chance of that happening. In fact, we could pop them up against this wall. Run them both there. Of course, they're crossing over. Are they going to charge? I mean, they're down to half. That's it. Hold the wall. Ollie! Yeah, keep firing, keep firing, keep firing. I'll get my cavalry ready to chase after them. Oh, no, they've charged my men. Charge! I don't want to pull these guys back just yet. Let's see what we can do. They've broken them. And stop firing. So my cavalry can finish them off. Continue. Try and hunt them down. Don't know how many of them we actually need to take out so they won't come back. And they won't wander around the campaign map, but they're down to 10. Best that we're going to do. We did take a bit of a hit with the Minutemen there. 102. They are wiped out though, so that's fine.
Forward.
That artillery piece, can it move back over here?
March.
It's just stuck
ready.
outside.
March. March. Forward. Immediately. At the ready.
Pull you guys back here.
Forward.
Go.
March.
And then we'll build up from here. That looks good
Sir.
to me. Lovely stuff. Right, let's see what happens during the end turn phase. They go hit the fur trader. Right, they've got more armies coming on in. Oh! Spain's declared war on us. Oh, great. Oh, and France has broken it off.
There is a
Great.
port in this region that has not yet been developed. Select the type of port to construct here.
And my trade agreement with them is
Port will help
cancelled
your
now.
population grow.
That's just
A trade
rude,
port will
Spain.
provide an income from overseas.
Can't we be friends? You want me to pay? I mean, I guess we could do. Also, the trade value's probably worth considering. Right, you got you guys over here. So annoying, there's all these little armies cropping on up. At least now we've got the barracks, so I can
Obedience to
produce
the system of government within a nation is
line
measured in
infantry
public order.
at long last. Good. Repair you guys, but if they all attack with all these armies, they've pulled most of them back to New York, which is good. So I think what we need to do is, because there are Hessian line infantry, we could move out with these guys. I'm not sure we'll have enough, so maybe we send one or two of these guys over to help out, and then with George we take on the rest of them, and then prepare ourselves for an attack on New York. We could probably risk taking the militia out, maybe leave just one in the port, so we've got 800 more men to use, and then get ready to strike Albany. But I think we'll wrap things up here, and we'll continue with this at the start of the next episode. Let me know your thoughts on whether or not you think we should get peace with Spain. If that is the case, I will have to cancel my replenishment, so we've got enough money to peace out with them now, so that we can then get them back with the trade agreement. Our income's down to 5,636, which is still fine. In fact, no, it was recruiting these guys, wasn't it, that took away our funds. So we'd have enough to peace out with them, then hopefully re-establish a alliance with France. Maybe. We'll have to see. Right, pick things up here and next time. Until then, hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Take pride and join the Legion. Check out my affiliates and sponsors, Games Planet, Overclockers UK, QT, and MSI. Till the next one, ciao for now.